Go turtle. Oh yeah.
Next up, we have Rishi's parents, Sylvia and Rashad.
Like a song of love that clings to me, how the Father knew does things to me, never before has someone been born.
Unforgettable in every way.
Cuando tú me miras se me suena todo. En un silencio tu mirada dice mil palabras. La noche en la que te suplico que no salga el sol. Con tu física y tu química también tu anatomía, la terapia y el pecado.
Next up, we're gonna have Rishi's mom, auntie, sister, cousin, and Raveena.
चिट्टा कुक्कड़ बने थे, काश
the Koya family part 2. They're going to be followed by Sanjeev and Mamta.
ओ मैनू काला चश्मा जचदा है गोरे मुख देखे मैनू काला चश्मा जचदा है गोरे मुख देखे जचदा है गोरे मुख देखे काला काला काला
Wow! Woo! Well done, guys.
And everything in between, and then suddenly it's in 23. And we got pressure for taking my life more seriously. We got a dead end jobs and got bills to pay. Our old friends and our enemies. And I'm thinking back to when I was young, back to the day when I was falling in love. He used to meet me on the east side, and the city was so close. And every day in the way we ride through the back streets in a blue Corvette. And baby, you know I just wanna live. We can go anywhere, we won't drive down to the coast. Jump in the sea, just take my hand and come to me. Sing hand in hand, going down to the deep. Whole life when you put it down to it. I love it so hard if you want to take it. Give me your heart, 'cause I ain't gonna break it. So come away, it's time to taste. Starting life together in a different place. Realize all these others seem to be.
She's singing on the east side of the city with the sun don't set.
That was nice. That was nice. Next up we have Raveena.
बड़ी सॉलिड मस्ती छाई हेलो हेलो तुम मुझे भूल लगाई येलो येलो कंट्रोल करो मेरे भाई हेलो दिल दिल से कनेक्ट करना येलो येलो ये बातें डायरेक्ट करना इतनी खुश है दीवानी तू मुझको ऐसी कहानी समझा दे ये बात है सुनने चाहिए मिल जाना हमारी यहाँ हुआ है कुछ ऐसा ही समझे ना
Gather around the dance floor. Don't be afraid to get out your seat. Come on, join us on the dance floor, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, beautiful people, we need you on the dance floor.
Why is this music?
We'll be family. Okay, when you ready?
Alright, put your arms back.
Oh, like this.
Lay in there.
Now Rishi, turn around.
Here's our first look.
And kiss.
Should I button him up?
Yeah.
Or should each of these guys do a button or something?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did that for mine. It was pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna start with one. Yo, boys, come line up. Say yes, say yes. Alright, come on. Come do a button.
I got shades on.
Oh, yeah. Or whatever you want. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean.
Dude, that's a sick shirt on.
Thanks, bro.
It's gonna look good in the sun too. It'll
Okay,
sparkle
next.
a lot.
Dude, just staring at each other. Dude, what were you doing?
I don't know what I did.
It's fun, dude.
So we got Sumit, the real adult in the room.
There you go. Big homie. We got hair, we got hair.
Oh, yo, Rishi, my brother thought he was supposed to unbutton, so he unbuttoned my button. Yeah, you're supposed to button everything. So I buttoned the top, and you just unbuttoned it.
I gotta redo that.
Okay.
I didn't understand.
That's hilarious. Why would you unbutton?
Go over there. You off the camera. With him. Mm-hmm. There you go.
Towards me. And can you from forehead to forehead? If you don't. Rishi, can you hold her from her waist? Like,
Oh.
yeah. Raveena, can you look at my camera? And Rishi, can you look?
Do you want to go?
यार ओ लड़की ओ लड़की ओ लड़की आँख मारे आँख मारे ओ लड़की आँख मारे आँख मारे ओ लड़की आँख मारे
जहाँ जहाँ जाऊँ मेरे पीछे पीछे आए गली गली के आशिक बाबा मेरा होना चाहे
हाय जहाँ जहाँ जाए तेरे पीछे पीछे आए हम तो हैं दीवाने तेरा होना चाहे
स्वैग से करेंगे सबका स्वागत स्वैग से करेंगे सबका स्वागत
right side. I want everybody to the dance floor. Come on, y'all. Everybody, right go. Come on, right go. All the everybody hands up like you owe me a right go. Let's go! Come on! Both of those hands! Come on! Let me see your hands! Let me hear hand up in here. right there. Come on, everybody, come on.
Get it, 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 get it. Hey, 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 jump, 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 jump.
Where's Sylvia? I know it's not a tradition, but I will do it. Miloni. Bindu mami. Bindu mami, ayaw.
Nanti semua kalau siapa kalau Indonesia Amito Dr. Nasi Swaha Amita Nasi Swaha Swaha nanti masuk engkau nanti sebab kuliah di universitasnya kita terlihat oleh lalu ini
Space, get ready.
Put a step here. Alright. She comes.
कितनी देर में शादी कराओ
So the mantra Desha in Sanskrit means, O bridegroom, and you can say that, O bridegroom, please accept Raveena, born to Rishi family, as your adored wife. Now, Rishi will say to me, Om Prati Granami. So Rishi will say, please this honorable guest, with gratitude and great respect, I am glad to accept Raveena as my wife. And what do you say? What do you say? Om. Om. Samandati. Vishwe. Deva. Samati. Vijnani. No. Sam. Naputra. Samhara. Samudesi. Dadhatu. No. So whatever you can say, this is the English language. What you say, all present, family and guests, we promise that our hearts will always be here, like peaceful water. We will always love each other. We will take good care of our family together. We will discuss and make decisions together. So, this is the idea. Om Sasina Niro Vishwa Sasina Pusha Vishveda Sasina Sakshayo Vishani Sasino Devati Pratu. Now you can do the Om Agnaye Swaha. Om Somaye Swaha. Om Priyamaye Swaha. Om Mitraye Swaha. The next will be the Pani Prani, that is the acceptance of hand. So please stand up. And he can come to that side and come this side. Okay, no, you go Om Vednami Ve So Bhagat Vai हस्तं मम कतया जलदिष्टं आसन् भगो अर्यमा सविता पुरंधी मरियम वादु भार्य प्रत्यय देव. So this is what you said in the Pratigya Vidhi. You will see after me. O bride, in the presence of all and fire as a witness, I hold your hand forever as a married man. Now you are my wife and I am your husband. God has joined us together and together we will strive to live for 100 years. Now say after me. Om Namaste Hastam Ravi Savita Hastam Ravi Patni Vamsi Dharmanaha Brihaspati. Now you say, oh dear, possessed of virtues and prosperity, I hold your hand. Now you are my wife in the spirit of Dharma, and I am your husband forever. Om Mamiya Nastu Poshya Manyam Vada Brihaspati Maya Patya Prajapati Sham Jeev Sharda. So the Mantri said in English means, oh dear, God has given you to me. I will support and nourish you. You may live for 100 years, lightly with me as husband and wife. Om Vashta Vasa Vyartha Sachite Kam Brihaspati Vishisha Kavinam Te Nema Nari Savita Bhavescha Surya Mukhu Paridatam Praja. Now what he said in the language is, oh dear, the creator of this universe may provide blissful abode for us. May God bless us with offspring. I will always shower you with gifts, clothes, and ornaments. Next is Holy Om Indradi Yava Prithvi Maharishva Mitra Varna Bhago Ashwinokha Brihaspati Marto Vraksha Soma Ima Nari Prajya Vardayantu. Now this is what he says, oh dear, as God, through his great forces, the sun, the moon, the earth, the air, etc., nourishes and sustains all creatures. In the same way, he may bless you, my wife, with healthy and virtuous progeny. Now say for me, Om Aham Vishyami Mai Rupamasya Vedita Pasyanya Mans Sulayam Nasteya Sadidam Manisade Munte Swayam Shranam Varunasya Pasham. So this is what he said, my dear, I accept you as my partner for life. I will not keep away, even mentally, anything from you. I will share with you all I enjoy. We together will preserve the path of virtue, overcoming all obstacles. Now, the summary of this Pratigya Kriya is, now you will see a summary. O bride, today in presence of all, and fire as witness, I hold your hand forever as a married man. Now you are my wife, and I am your husband. God has joined us together. I will do my responsibility of taking care of you, and together we will strive to live for 100 years. We will grow with children, just like the moon's coolness makes the herbs grow. We will grow together without keeping secrets. I will always respect you. Om Swastina Indra Vishava Swastina Purusha Vishudeda Swastina Saksharyo Vishtane Swino Brihaspati Dadatu. Next is Raja Mohan, that is the period. So, from your side, you can vote this. So, what you do, you will do this for 4 times. And then you work, and then you work. So, I'll let you know. ओम हरियम देवम कन्या अग्नि मंस सनो हरिमा देवो देवो मुंचंतु मापते and then I say swaha So, what Raveena said, let's see what this message. You say after me, O adorable God, the unifier of hearts, now I am leaving my parents' home to join my husband. May God keep us perpetually united. Now you do what what are praying? Om Swastina Indra Vishava Swastina Purusha Vishudeda Swastina Saksharyo Vishneni Swastino Brihaspati Dadatu. Om Iyam Naryu Prabhude Raja Nav Bantika Ayushman Astu Vati Re Dhanta Virajyo Mam Swaha. Now what you said means respect to that. By grace of God, my husband may attain long life. My relations and friends flourish in happiness and prosperity. For the right hand, you will Om Swastina Indra Vishava Swastina Purusha Vishudeda Swastina Saksharyo Vishneni Swastino Brihaspati Dadatu. Om Himala Janal Kamya Gano Samriddhi Kasam Tav Mama Tudya Chasaram Tadami Ranumanya Kamya Swaha Innavaidam. Now let's do the next part. Raveena just said O bridegroom, in making these offerings for your prosperity, I once again pray that God may bless this union of our hearts. Om Satinandro Vishava Satina Bhusha Vishveda Satina Stakcharyo Vishnehi Satino Venaspati Dadatu Nagaya Swaha Nagaya Om Satinandro Vishava Satina Bhusha Vishveda Satina Stakcharyo Vishnehi Satino Venaspati Dadatu
Yeah. Maybe you have to tie the knot.
You want to go to that?
Tight. Shouldn't go apart, huh? Nice and tight, that in the same position.
No, we will see. From today, they may stay tied together in thought, feeling, and sweet relation. Welcome. Everybody can clap. So both you and both that side. Right side. And then, so this is basically, this will be saying that. So you take 7 steps. The first one will be like 0. So first your right foot will go, let's say 1 ahead, and left foot will go. Same way. At the same time, first right foot will go, 1 and then the left will follow, and you do the same. So Rishi will say after me, Om Masave Rakshi Matigram. So in this we have said that Raveena, always be on the righteous path, never be otherwise. Now, both you can right feet and left feet. Just make sure you are
Move it now?
then you have people guidance, of course. But you are moving better.
No, that's good.
So they need more space for space. Okay, this will say after me. Om Isha Ekpati Bhava Sa Mamnovrata Bhava Vishnusta Nayatu Putran Vindavaya Bahuste Santu Jadashe. So this is what he said in English. My dear, take the first step for the sake of food, for good health, and intellect. Follow me in my vows.
Follow me in my vows.
May God be our guide. May we both get long with children. Om Uje Vivadi Bhava Sa Mamnugata Bhava Vishnustava Nedu Putram Vindavaya Namaste Santu Yadaste. Now this is what it said. My dear, take the second step to attain physical, mental, and spiritual health. Now say with me. Om Rayas Poshaya Tripadi Bhava Sa Mamnugata Bhava Vishnustava Nedu Putram Vindavaya Mahustate Santu Yadaste. So in the third step, this is what it said. My dear, take the third step to gain wisdom and prosperity. Now you say Om Mayo Bhavaya Tripadi Bhava Sa Mamnugata Bhava Vishnustava Nedu Putram Vindavaya Mahusate Santu Yadaste. So in the fourth step, this is what it said. My dear, take the fourth step for a happy marriage. Now we say Om Panchpati Bhava Sa Mamnugata Bhava Vishnustava Nedu Putram Vindavaya Mahusate Santu Yadaste. So in the fifth step, this is what it said. My dear, take the fifth step for righteous projects. Take one more step. Okay, next step. Now say after me. Om Ritubhya Shakti Bhava Sa Mamnugata Bhava Vishnustava Nedu Putram Vindavaya Mahusate Santu Yadaste. Now say, my dear, take the sixth step for good health in all seasons. Now say after me. Om Sakhe Sapadi Bhava Sa Mamnugata Bhava Vishnustava Nedu Putram Vindavaya Mahusate Santu Yadaste. So this is the seventh step reading, and you said, my dear, take the seventh step to live as equal friends forever. So you will be leading and he will be following. So that means after now he will do whatever you say.
Great. Love it.
Okay, so you will hold his right hand, your right hand, and you will follow. Om Swastinando Vidashava Swastinam Puja Vishwaveda Swastina Sakshayo Vishanehi Sino Vespati Dadatu. Now everything clean. So yeah. Yeah, but don't sit down yet. with a verse meaning that is called touching heart to heart. So, you put your right hand on the shoulder. And you need to put your right hand on the heart. And both of you will say, say Om Namo Bhagavate Te Vidyam Vidhami Mama Chit Manu Chitram Te Astu Mama Vachamek Mana Vishasva Prajapati Shtuva Niu Naktu Mayam. So this is what we said in Sanskrit. The English translation is: we promise to be virtuous in thought and action. God has put us together for each other. Next is the symbol. Om Sumangaliya Vadurima Samet Pashya Subhagyamaso Tatva Yathastam Viparetam. So this is what we said in Sanskrit. Say after me. O men and women present here.
All men and women present here.
This gorgeous and great bride
This gorgeous and great bride
is my wife.
is my wife.
You may all
May all
get to know her.
get to know her.
Please give her blessings.
Please give her blessings.
Sorry. Please give your blessings
Please give your blessings
to her. Now you can go. Pusha Vishuveda Swastina Sapsyo Vishnehi Swastino Vrihaspati Dadatu.
She won. Her family was unbiased.
We had to win, it's fine. We're not having a conversation. We can do that later. You have to put it in her lap from the back, the back, put it in her lap.
See
We don't have time.
Let everything be auspicious.
Let everything be auspicious.
May God bless you.
May God bless you.
With all the happiness.
With all the happiness.
And सौभाग्यमस्तु शुभम भवतु ओम सौभाग्यमस्तु शुभम भवतु ओम सौभाग्यमस्तु शुभम भवतु ओम स्वस्ति ओम स्वस्ति ओम let working be good. Let everything be auspicious. May God bless you with all the happiness.
Yes.
Friends, family, and loved ones, we're gathered here this day in the sight of God to witness together the uniting of these two young lives in holy matrimony. It is both good and proper that we are here, for we know that whenever two or more are gathered in his name, God is with us, in our midst, and there is love. Would you bow and pray with me? Bless us, O God, in this moment, this high moment as Rishi and Raveena come forward into your presence to pledge their love and to join their hearts in marriage. May the words I speak and the vows they share be pleasing in your sight. Well, welcome back. This is the wedding part 2, the sequel. So I was privileged, as were most of you this morning, to be here to witness the wedding in the Hindu tradition. It was a beautiful ceremony, one that I'm sure that these two will remember for the rest of their lives, but I will as well. And I was privileged to be there, and it's my distinct honor now to be back here as we celebrate this wedding in the Christian tradition. So when I first met with Rishi and Raveena to talk about this wedding and to sort of get introduced to them, one of the questions I asked them was about faith. Not Christianity or Hinduism or any specific religion, just I wanted to hear their thoughts on faith. And what they shared with me, as touching and as insightful as it was, as we're here today, I see all of their words put to perfect practice. And again, it is an honor to be part of this. And as we join these lives together, we do so not in a way that is in addition to what we did this morning. It's in synergy with what we did this morning. When we strip away all of the labels and all of the liturgy, what binds these two hearts together in marriage is love in any language. Who gives this woman to be married?
Her mother. Is she all right, Manisha?
She agrees. Thank you. Now, Rishi and Raveena, as you stand in God's presence and prepare to enter into marriage, I now require and charge you both to thoughtfully consider the vows you're about to take. The covenant you enter here is the highest expression of your love for one another. It is sacred. It's holy. As you pledge your vows to each other, and as you commit your lives to each other, do so with all of the weight and all of the reverence that this moment demands. But at the same time, don't forget this is a celebration, and we're meant to have fun. It's an important event in your lives, to be sure, but it is not a somber event. Your mothers are going to cry, I'm certain, if they're not already. Your dads too, maybe. And we all may cry by the time it's all over. But any tear shed here tonight is a tear of joy and a tear of pride. A strong marriage is about joy and discovery and excitement and laughter. So let this wedding set the tone for your life to come. Breathe all of this in and cherish this moment. Now, before we step up to the altar, I'd like you to do one more thing for me. I'd like you to just take a moment and look around you. Look at these faces, the friends, the family members, the loved ones, the perfect strangers who are probably wedding crashers, but don't worry. I know some guys, we'll bounce them. You'll be fine by the end of it. But as evidenced by the people in this room, both of you come from strong foundations of happiness and joy and strength. You come from a strong foundation of love and support. And today, all of these people join forces behind you and in support of this marriage. So breathe all of this in, cherish this moment, lean into the support that is here for you, honor it, and always know that you are never alone. Would you pray with me again, please? Heavenly Father, we come to you now with joy and anticipation. Grateful for all that you have given us, excited for all that is to come. We pray that you bless Rishi, bless Raveena, bless the families represented here, and bless the new family that we've come to celebrate as these two join hands, join hearts, and join lives. We humbly lift these prayers in your holy name. Amen. Hear now the words of the Apostle Paul in his writings to the church at Corinth. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 13, what we commonly call the love chapter. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to move mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give away all I have, if I deliver my body to be burned, but have not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not rejoice in wrong, but rejoices in the right. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. As for prophecies, they will pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it too will pass. So faith, hope, and love abide, these three, but the greatest of these is love. Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful only to her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Raveena Milandoshi, do you take Rishi to be your wedded husband? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful only to him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
May God bless you both in this pledge. Now you have chosen to write your own wedding vows, so we're at that time and you get the show. So Rishi, would you share your vows first?
Yes. Raveena, you are my home, my rock, my best friend. I fall in love with you all over again every day. I promise to give you all of me, to support you unconditionally, and to give you everything that I have and love you without any less intensity than the moment we first met until my final breath.
My vow is a letter I wrote you 3 years ago because I knew we would end up here one day. So I wrote to you on Valentine's Day, no matter what comes your way, know that I will always be by your side. On brighter days and through the rainy ones, I will love you endlessly, unconditionally, and just as effortlessly as I have from the moment we first met. I'm your rock forever and always.
What tokens do you... Oh, absolutely.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow.
What tokens do you bring to this marriage?
Wedding ring?
The ring has long been a symbol of eternity. It is perfectly round with no beginning and no ending. It is eternal as God's love for you is eternal and as your love for each other is meant to be. Wear these rings now as an outward sign of the inward and spiritual bond that you share together. Rishi, would you place this ring on Raveena's finger and repeat after me? In token and in pledge.
In token and in pledge.
Of the vows between us made.
Of the vows between us made.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
In the name of the Father.
In the name of the Father.
And of the Son.
And of the Son.
And of the Holy Spirit.
And of the Holy Spirit.
And so I pledge you my love.
So I pledge you my love.
Raveena, would you place this ring on Rishi's hand if it'll fit? In token and in pledge.
In token and in pledge.
Of the vows between us made.
Of the vows between us made.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
In the name of the Father.
In the name of the Father.
And of the Son.
And of the Son.
And of the Holy Spirit.
And of the Holy Spirit.
And so I pledge you
and so
my
I
love.
pledge you my love.
And now, Rishi and Raveena, upon the faithful pledge of your vows and the giving and receiving of rings, by virtue of the authority given me by the state of Texas and the Christian Church, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Yeah.
And now may the Lord bless you and keep you, lift his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord lift his countenance upon you and give you peace, both now and in the life everlasting. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Rishi and Raveena Gandhi.
his priorities. His family is first and foremost, always. Everything he does is because of his love for his family. Raveena, you will never find anyone more true, loving, respectful, and loyal than Rishi. Congratulations to both of you. We're so excited to have you in our family. We love you both, and we're just we want the world for you guys. We want you to have lots of prosperity, lots of happiness, and unending joy. Thank you for being a part of our family. Thank you for choosing us. We love you very much.
Ditto. Everything about what Sylvia said speaks for both of us. And I've been told not ever to speak off the cuff, but I am today because I'm speaking from the heart. If you ever had your child, you hear your child's first words, those words are always etched in your memory. Raveena's first words to me was Dad. And if you've ever heard that word Dad, you know how it melts you. And to this day, and forever, I shall remain Dad to Raveena. Thank you. I also want to thank everybody who made this long trip to Dallas. Most of y'all had a long trip. Some of y'all didn't have such a long trip. You're here at Renaissance Dallas not because they made it easy to, easy for us in terms to say no. It was just the fact that it's Dallas and it's a very nice place, and Raveena's parents live here. So they've been a perfect host for all of us, and we want to thank them for that. And I want to find some lawyers in the room, because I want to sue the state of Texas for making it so darn big. It took us 10.5 hours to drive from Laredo. About as much time it took for some of y'all to come from India. But thank you so much. We love being here. We love the 3 days that we spent together. I've gotten to know most of y'all. And we are a family of you. Thanks to the Modis. And thank you both. Thank you, Raveena and Rishi, for making our dreams come true. Thank you.
Raveena. Today is all about you and Rishi. I and Dad were talking, and we just remembered this one incident where he stepped onto a mango crate and he poked his toe with the nail. And I was out of town. You must have been like 9 at the time. And you, being you, just grabbed a first aid kit and looked after him till I got home. And that was very sweet. That just told us how loving and caring and nurturing you are. And we love you for that. And when it comes to me, even if it's a common cold and I'm in India, you'd be like, Mom, I have a week off. Do you want me to come take care of you? It's just a common cold, Raveena. That just says so much about you and your personality. And there's a saying in Gujarati, goes, Sukhma Badano Saath Choye, Dukhma to Mari Dikri J Kaafi Che. I'll translate. During good times, you need a lot of people to celebrate. But when it's downtime, sorrow time, a daughter is more than enough. And Rishi, I've known you since you were this little, because I come visit Jenny every year, and I've seen you grow up into this amazing adult. And I've found a second son in you. Mittal and Miloni have found a brother in you. Dad and I have found a son in you. I forget Dad's right here. But we are so proud of you. You are always there when we need you. Not just us, but also Miloni and Mittal. And we love you for that. You've just taken our hearts away. And even though you've been family for 2 years, but today officially, the stamp just came on, and officially you are our son. And we love you very much. Congratulations to both of you.
All these events are not possible without our friends, and thank you everyone over here. Rishi, welcome to our family, and we love you the most.
या फिर जुनून, थोड़ा सा नेशन, तू
But I'm so honored to be able to give a speech for you guys today, and I'm so honored and happy to be celebrating the love between you two throughout this whole weekend and throughout this whole week. But yeah. Rishi, you are my best friend, and you are the best big brother anybody could ask for. Rishi's so kind, so caring, and the most supportive person that I know. He's truly, truly the best big brother anybody could ask for. And I always remember the moment he told me about Raveena, and I always knew she was going to be the most special person to him from that moment. So for some context, he met Raveena at his best friend Raj's wedding, and I arrived just one day after him. And the second I got to the hotel, he pulled me aside and he told me about the most wonderful girl he met the day before. And I always knew that I had to remember that moment because I knew, or I assumed, that it would lead us where we are today. And throughout the wedding, we had some dance practices, and I wasn't super subtle about it, but I tried my best to kind of wing woman Rishi. I don't know if you remember Raveena, but I just kind of would sneak in about how my brother was here and that he was single. You guys should really talk, as if I didn't know you guys already met the night before. Well, I guess it worked. I'm not going to take full credit, but something worked. But Raveena, I love you so much, and I'm so happy to have you as a sister. Meloni, you too. I'm so excited to have two new sisters now. I've never had a sister before, now I have two. Rishi, I love you so much, and I know you'll make the most amazing.
First of all, I want to thank all of you for coming and celebrating this beautiful couple. Most of you all know me personally, but for those who don't, I'm Meloni, the older sister, stunning bride tonight. I remember the day she was born. My mom let me hold her for the first time. Sorry. My mom let me hold her.
The phone is too close.
Testing. I remember
The phone is too close.
the day she was born, my mom let me hold her for the first time. And since then, her nickname became Milobi, my little sister. A gem of a person who is ready to drop everything to be there for her family. Over the years, our relationship has been solid. We fought, of course, but my memories are filled with giggles, hugs, and tons of secrets. Although we shared a room for nearly 17 years and grew weary of each other, she's always been my favorite person. I have seen Raveena grow into a smart, beautiful, strong, independent young woman, and I could not be more proud of her. When she introduced Rishi to me for the first time, I knew this was it for her. I'm in awe of the love you two share with each other. The gentle touches, the little smiles, and the amount of respect you two have for one another. I'm so happy, Rishi, that you're now a part of my little sister's life, and that you're also a part of our family. You guys have something extraordinary, and I know that it won't go deeper with time. To my little sister and brother-in-law, I wish you years of happiness, and I can't wait to see what the future brings. Whenever the road takes you, my only hope is that you be surrounded with love and laughter. Cheers to the pride and the journey.
Congratulations, Rishi and Raveena. Welcome to the family, Rishi. Both being a gorgeous couple.
Rishi and I would talk before the wedding, and he'd confess how nervous he was about the dancing he had to do last night and today. Let's all take a moment and acknowledge how good he's been. As important, we should also acknowledge thank you to Mani Masi, Milan Masa, Raj Uncles, Sylvianti, and Ria for planning such an awesome weekend. We've all had a great time, so thank you guys. Now to get into it. Hey everyone, I'm Raj, and I've known these two for a really, really long time. Who? Rishi and I first met when we were like 18 months old, and it was love at first sight. I think I've technically known Rishi longer than I've known my own brother, Rishi Neutrala. What's up, Rishi? It's also fitting they share the same name since they both really are my brothers. I've known Raveena, who was born, and she very quickly became my favorite. This? Oh, better? Thank you. I've known Raveena since she was born, and she very quickly became my favorite cousin. Sorry to look at 20% of you here. This isn't working right. I don't have an immediate sister, but Raveena and Maloney are the closest things I've ever had to a sister. So it really is an honor to stand here today as both Rishi's best man, and even more special to see him marry my sister Raveena. So as Ria mentioned, Rishi and Raveena actually met at mine and Mega's wedding about 3.5 years ago. Before the wedding festivities began, I wanted to take some of my favorite people out to lunch and margaritas. So Rishi and Raveena made the cut. When I say they immediately hit it off, that is an understatement. At first, I was like, man, it's nice of Rishi to make Raveena feel so welcome. I'm glad they're getting along. Little did I know there was something more permanent coming. About a week after my wedding, he's a true definition of a gentleman, and we saw that today when he kissed Raveena on the cheeks and the lips. Another trait I admire about Rishi is his loyalty. I left Laredo at a really young age, and a big insecurity of mine was feeling lonely when I'd come home. Rishi, along with some friends here, Manit and Sean, never let me feel that way. Anytime I was coming to Laredo, we'd always have plans to play basketball or tennis, meet up at each other's houses. Rishi would take time out, really, to introduce me to all his friends. What's up, Fred? It was during these years of us being physically apart where my favorite memories with him really developed. I really missed him a lot when I was away. Raveena, as an aside, and you probably know this, one thing I learned about him during those stays was he's an absolute clean freak. We'd have a late Friday night out, and I'd always wake up to the sound of a vacuum. On Saturday mornings, annoyed as hell. But Rishi really can't stand any mess, so Raveena, you looked out there. As you all can probably see, he's never really let the distance between us have any impact on our relationship. Rishi's my favorite friend to do catch-up calls with. Although we've been so far away, every time we call each other, it feels like nothing's ever changed. On the phone, I'll be pacing around my apartment talking to Rishi, twirling my hair like a little schoolgirl, talking about absolute nonsense and giggling. Meanwhile, Mega just shockingly looks at me with such confusion and concern, like probably a lot of you are thinking right now. Also, just given how much time Rishi and I spent together as kids growing up, I've come to realize Rishi's been a major influence on the personality I've developed. He's helped me develop a really strong work ethic. He used to go to Gold's Gym at 5:30 in the morning to work out and would bring me along. He'd take me to point guard basketball camps with him, where we'd just compete and grind every day. It probably drives him a little nuts that I've always been a little better than him at basketball. Sorry, dude.
We'd like to start by remembering a few angels that are looking down upon us tonight and that are here with us. Nana, Nana, Happy Happy, Dadaji, Abuelo, Abuela. We miss you, and we know you're here. Blessings are with us. And you may not be here physically, I would like to draw everyone's attention to this exact moment right now. And try to have a mental screenshot of what is happening. There's so many beautiful people in this room that are all here together in celebration. There's no worry in the world. Nothing else is on our mind other than having a great time, enjoying each other, and sharing love. And so I just want to embrace that moment because I would never forget this ever in my life. This is picture perfect. This is picture perfect. Here today, I know many of you traveled so far to be here and are just giving us so much love and blessings, and it's just more than we could have ever asked for. And I really do appreciate that. I love you all, each and every one of you so much. I just appreciate you all.
Stop.
Mom, Dad, I owe my best attributes to you both. I really do. Thank you for being here for me, without question or judgment. Little judgment. Your unwavering support truly has been the foundation for who I am today, so I do appreciate you both. Dad, I'll never forget all the basketball trips, putting thousands and thousands of miles. Mr. Wilkinson, you as well. You are. We probably went through like 2 or 3 subversions in the span of 4 years. He's driving across the country, different tournaments and stuff. Those memories I'll never forget. I mean, it was just the best time of my life. You were my coach, my mentor, my father, which was always there. It was just a small tournament in town with like 500 people. You were there. It didn't matter. I always appreciated that. Mom, you and I are basically the same. You're so caring. You have the same sense of humor. When falls down, we both laugh. You're the first person to laugh. We'll also be the first person to help him up. But we have to laugh first. So, you've always been there for me. You've always had my back. You've always put me first. You both have. And I don't know how to thank you, and I can't really express it in words, but just understand that I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. You were there for me so much so that many times, you would help me with homework. And there was one time in 4th grade where I forgot to mention that there was a poem that I had to write that was due the next morning. And I just wasn't going to turn anything in. So my mom helps me out and writes a poem for me. And the next day, my teacher calls my parents and she's like, "Wow, this poem is so amazing. We need to publish this." And of course, I was in 4th grade. It was something super, very, very intricate and well written and romantic and everything. Of course, she wrote it, so my mom just didn't know what to say. She was like, no, he's good, he's good. It's fine. I'll never forget that. To my new parents, thank you for being there and being so accepting. I never felt like I was ever part of the family. Spent a lot of time with you both. I've never once felt one place or never felt that it was never your son. I appreciate it very much. It means so much to me. It really warms my heart, and you've just both been so accepting of me for all my flaws and all the things that I'm kind of good at. You guys just appreciate it and just are so passionate and loving, and I thank you both for that. I've never felt like I was at my new parents' home. We had been out on the boat all day. It was my birthday, and I, of course, I didn't put sunscreen. I'm very, very pale. So, what that adds up to. My face was a tomato. I didn't know it. My face was just red when we got back to their house. So we sit down for dinner, and I don't remember the joke I said. I don't remember it. But she got upset about the joke. And Dad, I was going to talk about Uncle, but Dad was joking around, of course. He was joking, but he was like, "How could you say that to my daughter? How would you say something like that?" I was freaking out. I was literally freaking out. So I was like, okay, God, what did I say? Because the thing is, I said it in Gujarati, and of course, I'm not very fluent in choppy. So I didn't know what I was saying, but they told me to say it, so I said it. Anyway, so I go to the kitchen to put something. I asked like, putting some plates away or something, and Raveena and Mom both just ran up to me and were like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Like, it's okay. He was just joking. Dad was just joking." I was like, "What are you guys talking about? I'm fine." And so like even Dad comes up, he's like, "I'm so sorry. I was just a joke. I was just kidding." I'm like, "Why are you freaking out so much?" And sure enough, I go to the bathroom, wash my face, and I just see my face is so sunburned. And so they were just so scared that I was just so like, Liz thought I was crying. And so it was like my first experience with them. I learned a lot about both personalities that day. We have a similar sense of humor as well. You say something with such a serious face and be completely joking, which is right up my alley. And I can't wait to share more experiences like that with you both.
I am not artistic at all. I touch a paintbrush and I start spazzing out and have a panic attack. However, Maloney is the only person who ever made me paint anything in my life. And we were there painting, or I did the first time we were at their house a couple months ago. We were there. It takes a lot for me to paint, do anything artistic like that. So you're very special, and you mean a lot to me too. Raj. If it wasn't for your checking calls, I would have probably had like 5 panic attacks leading up to the wedding, and I'm not exaggerating. I would, he would give me calls and just be like, dude, I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do. I'm so stressed about this wedding. And he's like, Rishi, just calm down. Just give me a list of everything that you're stressed about, and we'll just go line by line. I'll probably end up only getting to like number 2 or 3, and I realize maybe I am overreacting. So I've always appreciated that, man. You've always had my back. You've always been my best friend. I would thank you, but I'm going to refrain because I know I'm about to piss you off, so I won't thank you. But I do owe a lot of my success, professionally, personally, to you, man. I mean, you taught me a lot. You've really matured now. Very mature. And just being around you every time you come in town, you talk business, and you have just different conversations. You just opened my eyes to just so many different things. I'm so happy that you're in my life, man. I really am. I just couldn't ask for a better brother, really. The one thing I will say though is I hope it didn't damage your ankles if you're able to dance tonight, because I've crossed you so much the past couple of months. So hopefully you got to the table. So, lastly, I want to say something about my beautiful wife. When we first met, I literally could not get over how beautiful she was. I couldn't. It was obvious there at Raj's wedding, as you've heard, and I don't know how many people were there, maybe 400 people, but it was only one person that I was looking at and had my attention. And I was just thinking, I was like, how am I going to make this? Second I met her, I'm like, how am I going to make this work? Her whole family was here, literally, her whole family was here. She had a bunch of uncles that were coming up to me, talking to me, and I was just very nervous. I was like, maybe I should refrain a little bit, maybe I should say it, but I just couldn't stay away. But I didn't. My mind was racing, and the only words I could muster up when I first saw her was hi. And that one word changed my life. Each day with you is a new adventure. It truly is. You taught me how to appreciate the present moment, to be conscious, to be aware. The irony is that I lose all sense of time when I look around. I love you now. And through that, I will hand it to you.
Thank you once again for being here to celebrate this big day with us. I've been project managing my wedding since I was old enough to play Bollywood songs on my boombox, so to be here, it's unreal. It's unreal to see this, and I exceed all of my expectations. So thank you to each and every one of you for making this night so incredibly special for Rishi and I, and for all of our commitments. Couple of shams. I might be getting married today, but you are still and will always be my best friend. Among many ways, you have taught me patience and kindness, the countless hours that you would spend parked outside of my guitar classes, robotics meetings, throughout middle school, high school, and just a couple weeks ago, you were parked outside of the cycle bar, even though I told you I could Uber. I strive to be as selfless and compassionate as you. When I grow up, I still want to be Mom. Dad, you have taught me how to be brave and strong and how to face the world with a smile. From helping me get over the fact that Meloni borrowed my clothes once again without asking, to some of the bigger struggles that I've been through, you've taught me how to live life in this world and how to make the most out of it. I strive to be the woman that you raised me to be, and to one day match your sense of humor, because you're really funny. To the family that I will now steal from, Rishi, thank you for welcoming me with open arms and showering me with love every day since we met. I have felt like family ever since I've set foot in your home. Mom, you have been so welcoming, to the point where you had a picture of me as your wallpaper before we even officially started dating. And so I know you had a really big part in making sure that we knew what was the right thing to do. And Dad, your kindness always puts me at ease and makes me feel right at home every time you show me that smile. And Rhea, I am so happy to have you as a little sister. I'm tired of being the little sister, and now I get to play big sister. And you teach me how to live my best life, so I can't wait to keep doing that with you and going to work on Meloni and Minto, I think I've said enough nice things about you guys at your wedding. And yes, that's weddings, plural, so you're welcome. I'm only having one, not two. But in all seriousness, you guys, I love you so much. Meloni, you have taught me how to be generous, from all the times that you let me have my way, to how you just give me one of your AirPods when I show up to the gym without one, and you DJ for me for like hours. Appreciate that. So Rishi, you can blame my sister for how spoiled I am. It's not my fault. And Nicole, you have looked out for me since the day that I first met you. I still remember you gave me a tour of the NC State. You didn't really know that you liked Meloni at the time, so you were just doing it out of the kindness of your heart. Maybe you liked her, I don't know what the history was there. But ever since I met you, you've been looking out for me and finding ways that you can support me. And I love you both, so thank you for always, always being there for me, especially for me. And Rishi, it wasn't long after I met you at Raj and Mega's wedding, as we've established tonight, that I knew we would end up together. Every day with you is a cause for celebration. Whether we're drinking frozen margaritas through the worst parts of COVID, treating ourselves to rooftop dinners for absolutely no reason, you always find a way to make life exciting. And you shower me with your love and your excitement for life when I least expect it. I cannot wait to start this new adventure with you as my husband. So everyone, let's please raise a glass and let's toast to everyone in this wonderful room so that we can celebrate and get on the table.
Excuse me, sorry, excuse me, sorry. Jonathan, you have to do it again. Okay. love it. I love it.